working with the Senate on this issue. Thank you.
Ennis Phil.
Mr. Speaker, a vast majority of Canadians oppose the Liberals charging $1,500 to meet privately with the Prime Minister and senior cabinet minister, but things are getting worse. Reports today detail major corporations lobbying the Liberals for favours are at the same time making massive donations to the Trudeau Foundation. In fact, since the Prime Minister came to power, money has rained down on the foundation. Mr. Speaker, Canadians detest corruption. When these big companies are lobbying the Prime Minister, is he giving them the wink, wink, nudge, nudge to donate to the Trudeau Foundation?
Honourable Government House Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I appreciate the opportunity to stand in this House once again and to remind all members and to remind Canadians that when it comes to political financing, we have some of the most strict rules across the country. And it's also important to note that only individuals can donate. The federal rules clearly state that you cannot take money from trade associations, unions, or corporations. This government, this party will continue to follow the rules. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Member for Red Deer Lacombe, order.
So, Mr. Speaker, the Prime Minister promised he would be open and transparent, and it seems like he's only open if you pay the $1,500 cash for access entry fee, but if you can't do that, you can always kick in a bunch of cash to the Trudeau Foundation. Now, the Liberals claim that the Prime Minister's open and accountable rules would be enforced by the Privy Council Office. So, we asked the Privy Council Office who exactly in their office enforces these rules. Turns out, Mr. Speaker, no one. Their response was, quote, PCO is not an investigative body. So when will the Prime Minister finally admit that he's deceived Canadians and that no one is enforcing his own rules?
The Honourable Government House Leader.
Mr. Speaker, as I've said time and time again, and I will have to continue to say as the member doesn't seem to want to hear my answer, is that when it comes to political financing, we have some of the most strict rules across the country. And this government, this party will always follow the rules. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Honourable Order.